Hello, open-hearted brothers and sisters. For those of you who are new to this page, my name is Andra, and in these videos we're exploring the codes, structure, and philosophy of the dream spell calendar, which is based on the ancient Mayan calendar, a tool that can help us reframe the framework of our human mind. I'm sure you're all familiar with the expression that time is money. Our time is being stolen from us at a rate of 40 hours per week and rewarded with units of intermediary power called money. And what do we do with money? We use it for buying things that just a few hundred years ago people could have access to for free. I don't know about you, but money has always been a topic which interested me in the sense that I've always questioned the energy behind it. So, by saying that time is money, we confine ourselves to an environment where we are working as slaves for the benefit of huge corporations, which actually run pretty much everything that is going on this planet. But is time really all just about money? What if it's something more? What if time is art? I speak about the concept of time in the videos What is Time and the Spiritual Qualities of Time, and today I'd like to share with you the concept of time is art. What does this mean? Time is money means that we're talking about material quantity, whereas time is art results in material quality. How lovely would it be if the world valued quality time more than money and quantity? So, let's define what art is. It's basically a function of consciousness expressing itself. Everything we do to express ourselves is art. I define art as anything that you do in which you put your soul into. And actually, the conscious creation of art in whatever way, shape, or form is one of the most efficient ways for returning to the essence of your soul. So art can be anything that you create, whether it's lyrics to a song or a painting, a house, a garden, a relationship, cooking food. Art is the way of the future, the path towards unity. And love is the highest art form of all time. As human beings, when we are vibrating with joy in our essence by doing something that makes us feel good, it's as if the cosmic doors open up for us. We are the artists in a great cosmic work of art. And we can define an artist as a visionary who is constantly evolving, changing, and exploring new territories of thought and existence. An artist is a channel for all kinds of transmissions of energy and information. The artist is the one who follows the dream and manifests it into physical reality. He is the one that reveals the beauty and the harmony of creation through simple acts of awareness. Now, a planetary artist can play with different roles, from student to professor to messenger or philosopher. And each of these roles, if played with consciously, can lead to the evolution of the individual as well as the collective. Reality seems to be an art form in which the myth-making ability of the human imagination is far more powerful than any mechanized or artificial technology. I speak more about the effects of the artificial and mechanized technology on our being and our environment in the video called The Technosphere. So, humans are like the paintbrush or the colors, and human experience is the art. Our life is our greatest work of art that we can share with the world. The earth itself is an amazing work of art, a grand masterpiece, but through the course of history, this incredible work of art was separated from our perception of the whole. This happened because our awareness was veiled by the artificial 1260 timing frequency. For more information about this, you can watch the video called The Artificial Timeline of the 1260 Frequency versus the Harmonic 1320 Galactic Frequency. A harmonic calendar, such as the dream spell calendar, is an essential tool that can help unite all planetary artists into one coherent whole in a new time ruled by the paradigm time as art. Through this harmonious calendar, art will become the purpose and the organizing principle of life on Earth. Jose Arguez, the one who has made it his life's mission to spread the wisdom of the dream spell calendar, elaborated this beautiful formula which says that energy factored by time equals art. This is the law of time which has functioned since the beginning of time. It has been the unconscious shaping force of indigenous human society until the rising of the 1260 frequency, which contributes to the degradation of human society and the destruction of the environment. This formula states that everything in nature, because it is synchronized by time, is beautifully artistic and harmonious. The world is attuned to our multisensory order in a harmony of various ratios and mathematical proportions. Have you ever seen an ugly sunset or a disharmonious forest? Well, disharmonious forest, yes, but it's only because it was touched by man that cuts down trees and leaves a trail of garbage behind him. But the idea is that in nature, beauty is everywhere. This is because everything in nature is governed by the law of time. When things are in sync, by being attuned to the same timing frequency, they're also in harmony. Being synchronized with the world means being in harmony with it and with every moment. I'm sure many of you have felt this feeling of being out of sync. Why is that? Could it be caused by the programs of irregular and artificial time and the mechanical ticking of the clock? Could it be because life as we know it is maintained by these programs? Being in sync is a function of time. And if we are functioning on a timing frequency that is moving contrary to our soul, that is moving contrary to nature, it's only natural that we are going to feel out of sync. But when we change our perception of time and we start living in a harmonic pattern, we will begin to experience and see beauty and harmony everywhere. We will begin to actually feel and see that time is art. Because art is quality as opposed to money, which is quantity. Quality time means time when we can experience harmony within ourselves, thus experiencing harmony in the world around us. The law of time, with its formula energy factored by time equals art, is not something abstract or separated from living forms. In this formula, art is the form, quality, or process distinguishing any third-dimensional phenomena, and energy can be a crystal, a flower, a star, or a human being. Time is the fourth dimension. It's a frequency expressed through the ratio of the 1320 galactic frequency. Time and space are not separated from one another, but actually the forms of space are incorporated in time. One common timing frequency, the 1320 frequency, governs and shapes all third-dimensional phenomena. This formula basically means that all configurations of energy within the universe are intrinsically aesthetic. The forms of space are actually functions of the geometry of the fourth dimensional time. The law of time, with its formula, affirms that the quality of beauty found in nature is supreme, a scientific and mathematical function of the fourth dimensional time. So we can define art also as the spontaneous unification of space with time. Geometry is how fourth dimensional time manifests in the third dimensional form. The incorporation of time as geometrical forms informs all organic and inorganic orders of the physical reality. And all forms of species incorporate various orders of the geometry of form, from the structure of their body to the forms that they themselves create. The conscious nature of the synchronic order of the fourth dimensional time reveals the existence of a unifying, cooperative principle of creative intelligence referred to as God, G-O-D, galactic ordering dynamic. And this is why we can say that God is the supreme artist, the architect of the universe in all of its dimensional levels. The 1320 frequency informs equally and uniformly the total spectrum of evolutionary possibilities of energy, mass, and consciousness. Life itself is a function of a program code operating within the radial matrix of the fourth dimensional time and the 1320 frequency. By operating under the law of time, time as art, we will increase our conscious participation in the creative order of the universe. It's very important to understand that consciousness cannot be separated from time. Once we telepathically evolve our mind through the awakening, through the conscious awakening of the planetary noosphere, the forces of nature can be shaped by our consciousness as we consciously participate with our environment. To learn more about the noosphere, the planetary sphere of thought, you can watch the video called The Noosphere. Once the collective is engaged with the noospheric consciousness, we will come to see how we can help recreate the Earth as a divine masterpiece, our ultimate work of art. So, that's it for today. I want to remind you of the Noospheric Festival that is coming up on the 3rd of March, Kin 79 Blue Magnetic Storm. Unfortunately, registration for the event has closed, but be sure to check out our Instagram pages that you will find in the description below for the live streaming of the event. If you have any questions about the dream spell, or if you want to discover a little bit more about yourself through a galactic signature decoding session, you can send me a message either on my Facebook page or on my email. So, until the next time, wishing you a day filled with amazing opportunities. In Lak'Ech.